Testing the microphone. Just testing the microphone. Good morning. Welcome to Hands to Heart Center's noon live stream. My name is Jessi. We'll get started in just a few moments. Good morning. I see a few people coming on. I'm glad to have you here. This is the Hands to Heart Center live stream for some mindfulness practice. We'll begin at noon. So in the meantime, you can start to make yourself comfortable. Sometimes for me, before I spend some time in mindful awareness, I'll do a little bit of stretching or take a few deep breaths to help me transition from whatever I was doing previously. So the invitation is out there to do that, and we'll officially get started in a couple minutes. And again, my name is Jessi. It's nice to be here with you. Start in just another moment or so. Welcome. It is noon, so we will get started. This is Hands to Heart Center's midday mindfulness pause. My name is Jessi Rosinki, and I'm a volunteer with Hands to Heart Center. It's a privilege to spend some time together. So Hands to Heart Center is yoga for the people. It's a nonprofit in Boston that shares the healing practices of yoga with people who are affected by trauma. And today we're going to be exploring some mindfulness meditation. And what that is simply being with your experience in kind awareness. So noticing what is real for you in the moment and holding it with tenderness. And so it's not about stopping thoughts or having no emotions or feeling physically totally neutral. It is none of those things. You're a human. You will have thoughts. You'll feel sensations and feelings coming through you. And the idea is to observe those, acknowledge them, and honor them. They have a place. And so what we'll be spending time doing is just holding our experience in an awareness with kindness. And we'll be using the breath as an anchor to do that today. So I'll be guiding you through. I'll be on the screen the entire time, but you actually don't need to see me for much. So as we find the posture that you would like to meditate in, I'm going to invite you, if you need to move away from your computer, you'll still have everything you need. So the idea with finding a posture is that, one, you want to be able to feel comfortable there for a few minutes. And then the other goals are that you're feeling restful and still alert. So for me today, I've been sitting a lot of the morning and I find it really supportive now to be standing. So, my feet are planted on the ground, my knees are slightly bent, and I just feel like my spine can be long and I have the energy and the ease to stay in this position. So you may find that standing works for you. You may want to explore a seated posture. Lying down is wonderful for meditation. Propping yourself up against a wall is also a great option. So really, even if you have to move away from the screen, find something that feels the most supportive to you. And if it is comfortable for you, option to close the eyes. You may also find it supportive to gaze downward or find a neutral, unmoving objects to fix your eyes on. And the reason we do this is simply to turn down some of the visual volume. All day long, we're getting input, particularly now as so many people are spending more time on devices and screens. And so finding a way to set your eyes that tunes out any external distraction can be helpful as we try and experience like what is in us. And so as I guide today, there'll be moments where I'm speaking to you, and there'll be also some pauses of silence. And at the end, we will all conclude together. So again, thank you for being here for the Hands to Heart midday live stream of mindful meditation. And again, my name is Jessi Rosinki. I'm a volunteer with Hands to Heart Center. Really excited to be here. So you found your posture that is dignified. You have found a gaze for your eyes that supports going inward. And we'll center ourselves by taking a few breaths. We'll take 3 breaths. They're called letting go breaths. They're in through the nose and then out through the mouth. So to show you, when I'm inhaling through the nose, and then I'm going to sigh out, just let out through the mouth. So try with me, inhale through the nose, really filling up every space in your lung, and then exhaling with a sigh. Inhale through the nose, fill up completely deep, full breath, and exhale through the mouth. The letting go breath can let go of the things you've experienced today, the things you may be anticipating, anything that serves you to be free of. One more together. Inhale through the nose and exhale. And you're releasing all control over the breath, letting it just go back to its normal state. The body knows how to breathe on its own. You're simply going to allow your breath to return as you're in your comfortable and alert posture with eyes resting. And the breath is always with your body, and the breath is always presence. And so what you'll do today is focus on your breath. And what I mean by that is you're just simply following it as it moves in and out. Not doing anything, but observing. And you'll notice as a human that there are thoughts and feelings and all sorts of experiences, sounds that you notice in your realm. And as you notice these things, you can acknowledge their presence and honor that they're there for you. And simply return to the breath. Notice, am I on the inhale or the exhale? And just follow it through till you have that next wave of experience. Same thing, you acknowledge it. It's present for you. And you return to the breath. Returning again and again to the breath. Breath is always moving, always present. And anytime anything arises, you simply acknowledge and return gently to the breath. And if you find it helpful, you may place your hand on either your chest or your belly as a physical way to connect and actually feel the breath as it moves in and out. That can be a nice way to support the awareness of the breath. And so, option at any point to place the hands on the body in a way that helps you feel that breath pulsing through you. Each time you return to the breath, it's a little celebratory moment of return, returning to presence with kindness and care. Return again and again to the breath as many times as you need. Always coming back to that breath, that sense of presence. And as experiences arrive, just greet them with a gentleness, acknowledging that that is what is real for you, and a simple return to the flow of the breath. When you meet your experiences with a quality of kindness, you're able to let them be. Let go of them as you return to the breath. And can you cultivate any more kindness or care for yourself within this experience? To let go does not mean to get rid of. To let go means to let be. When we let be with compassion, things come and go on their own. As we begin to transition out of our time together, I invite you to take a few slow, deep breaths, really feeling the air fill the body. Continue to notice what it is that you are sensing. You might find it's supportive to shift your position or stretch in some way that feels natural to you. And as you move throughout your day, an opportunity always exists to return to the breath. And by returning to the breath, you return to what is present in that moment. I'm so thankful and appreciative of this time together. Thank you for spending some of your day with me and with Hands to Heart Center. This series is going to be offered for at least the next 5 weeks, every Thursday at noon. And I hope to see you back and would welcome that. And I wish you many wonderful moments for the day ahead. Take care.